What's going on, guys? Neil here, bringing you a brand new video. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Today I just got a video on Robinhood's infinite leverage little scandal that they had going on, and I'm going to talk about stock buybacks, and then I'm going to do a little analysis on the SPY, the S&P 500 ETF, and then I'm going to move into crypto a little bit, talk about their market cap and where we could see crypto going in the future here, moving into 2020, and we'll take a look at the Bitcoin chart as well. Um, so here's a CNBC headline from the 5th saying infinite leverage. Some Robinhood users have been trading with unlimited borrowed money. So they've been manipulating the stock trading app to essentially trade with free money. And the cheat code is being shared on social media site Reddit, so more people were able to get in on it. One trader claiming he took a 1 million position using only a $4,000 deposit. A Robinhood spokesperson says the company was aware of the isolated situations and communicating directly with customers. I mean, I would hope so by now. So basically what happened is someone used their margin trading, and it's allowed by most brokerage firms. It allows you to borrow money to buy stocks, and you put down a percentage, and the broker acts as a lender. This glitch case allowed the users to overstate the amount users had in their accounts to borrow against. So basically what they did is people were posting videos by turning 2,000 to 50,000 worth of buying power, and etc. Right? Why is this a big deal? Well, one, obviously you shouldn't be doing this, so don't be trying to go into Robinhood Gold and making this glitch. I'm sure they patched it by now. Two, Robinhood has a $7.6 billion valuation and more than 6 million users since 2013. So its zero fee model caught on with major brokerage firms like Charles Schwab, Fidelity, and others who all got rid of trading commissions in October. So basically, there's been a lot of drama, I guess you could say, between the brokers. The zero fees, partial shares, etc. People are trying to start becoming more competitive with Robinhood, and this obviously doesn't give them a good look, especially to older people are going to think, hey, people are just, borrowing money on this app. That's crazy, And in reality, it was just a glitch. So I still think Robinhood is fine. I still personally use it, that and TD Ameritrade or Thinkorswim, so I don't really have a problem with them. There's just something obviously could technically happen anywhere. It's just a glitch in the system. It's definitely not a good thing. I'm not advocating for it. I'm not trying to defend Robinhood, but at the same time, I think it's getting blown out of proportion a little bit when really it just needs to be dealt with within the company and the individuals who did it. And so they talked about how they botched an announcement for checking the saving account with 3% interest rate in December. A day later, they said they'd relaunch it, and now they recently launched the cash management. But even in the cash management account, they announced a 0.2 decrease in the interest rate. But so did other banks followed, so that wasn't a big issue there. So definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this glitch. I thought it was pretty interesting. How one trader turned a $4,000 deposit into $1 million position. I don't think any of these guys came out on top, and even if they did, they're going to be in major trouble with either Robinhood or the law potentially. So that's just something to think about. If you guys want a free stock, check out the links below. There'll be a free link to sign up for Robinhood. If you link your bank account, you'll get a free stock valued up to $500 with no investment. So let's talk about buybacks. So buybacks are the dominant source of stock market demand, and they are fading fast, says Goldman Sachs. This was published on November 9th, so only a few days back. S&P 500 companies are on track to buy back 480 billion shares in 2019. That's definitely a big number, B with a billion. There's been no bigger cheerleader for large cap stocks than large American companies themselves, exactly. So, as we can see here, corporations, 480 billion in buybacks. It's providing more demand than any other source in 2019, including households, mutual funds, or ETFs. So they are the majority of the market right now. This key source of equity market support is waning, analysts tell investors at MarketWatch. Companies have balanced $795 billion in share repurchase authorizations, a 12% decline from $900 billion authorized last year. So they're talking about buybacks going down, and they usually go down when trade wars arise. So trade war concerns are what driving major trends in buyback announcements. Anytime there's a breakdown in trade talks, companies tend to tap the brakes on buyback announcement plans. Goldman Sachs predicts that the share repurchase authorizations will fall another 5% in 2020, and for a good reason. In 2018, as you can see in this chart here, dividends and net buybacks accounted for more than 100% of their FCF or their free cash flow, which is just insane, honestly. So what does this mean? That said, while a sharp decline in share purchases will remain a demand for stocks on margin, they're likely to remain a key tool for corporate executives in an environment where slow economic growth creates fewer opportunities for profitable investment and historically high profit margins. Despite the political backlash, buybacks are here to stay. Companies just prefer them these days over dividends because of tax benefits and because there's very little negative market response if they don't execute. So basically what they're saying is buybacks are going down, but they're not going anywhere in general, right? It's a fair critique of corporate earnings to say that growth in 2019 is a bit deceptive, as the value is being financially engineered by corporate finance departments, not organic core business growth. This is kind of how I feel, right? They aren't making more money than they did in 2018, but they have smaller share counts, so they spread the money over, so then EPS, earnings per share, is actually rising. Something to keep thinking about as we move forward into 2020. Let's take a look at SPY here. Let me know what you guys think about this below, if you guys want me to kind of go more in depth on that in another video. So as you can see, since the decline here, 2008, 2009, we've just been having a steady uptrend, right? Especially since this dip right here in end of 2018. So it's just been a steady uptick. We're at all-time highs right now. I mean, the RSI looks overextended. I'm not going to use too many technical indicators here. I'm really just trying to trade on the overall markets. And I mean, to me, this doesn't look like a chart I want to enter. Sure, we're at all-time highs. We're in breakout territory. There's no saying when we're going to stop. And if we're going to stop, I think this market's can push a lot higher. I think SPY can even run all the way to, let's say, 350. And it could continue to run. There's no telling what the markets are going to do, but the best thing to do is prepare yourself. And right now, I currently don't have many long positions in the US stock market, other than my 401k, just because I find that putting my money elsewhere, like crypto, which we're going to talk about a little bit here, has done me a lot better than any of these markets have. You know, dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin has done me a lot better. So let's talk about a little bit about crypto real quick at the end of this video. The market cap and Bitcoin's declining. Here's some analysis. Basically, they're just talking about the different levels on crypto and what we're talking about here. You know, Litecoin has a lot of resistance, about 64.65, and you know the support's around the 60 levels. Yeah, it's trading well below 9,000. Dude, talking about some altcoins here too. If you guys want me to make a separate video of my top altcoins, I think that'll probably be my next video, or like what are my top altcoins moving into 2020. Let me know in a comment down below. But let's just look and do some analysis for ourselves. I have some old lines drawn out here, which unfortunately they don't drag all the way across. I wish they did. But these are the lines I was kind of looking at, right? 7,700 or 7,500. Once we broke below there, I was adding in here. And we had this big uptick. And I was able to sell some partial shares up in here. And now we're all the way back down here, which is nice. So I'm definitely looking to re-add again. And I'm playing the long-term cycle here, just using these support lines. I think the next line of support would be around 8,300. And if we break below that, we could potentially see us back in the 7,000 range. Vice versa, we got some resistance around the 9K range. So if we can break back above that and hold that, I think that would be really nice. But as far as the RSI goes, on a 4-hour perspective, you know, we were oversold right in here. And now we're coming back up a little. But I think it's something to really keep an eye on. And like I said, if you would a dollar cost average in the Bitcoin, even at the beginning of this year, you know, we started the beginning of this year around the 3,000 range. And, you know, we hadn't, you know, by the summer, we were all the way up to 14K range, which is insane. But that's not uncommon in crypto markets. So if you guys want to start investing in crypto, check out the link below for Coinbase. They offer their Earn program, which is literally just free money for answering questions. And then if you invest $100 in crypto, you get a free $10 in Bitcoin using my link. So definitely check that out. If you guys have any more questions, hop in my Discord, send me a DM. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see moving forward. I really appreciate all the support. I'm trying to grind towards 1K subscribers and get partnered on YouTube. So if you guys could share the video, like it, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Instagram as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace.